I'm trying something new. I can't find my camera, so I'm recording this with OBS on my PC with my webcam that I usually use to capture my VTuber movements. So if it's not amazing, that's why. This is gonna go great. Hey everybody, it's Anarchy. I know it's been a long time since you last saw me on here. That's because I've been up to quite a few things. First of all, if you didn't know, I'm now live streaming on Twitch. My schedule has pretty much just become Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at noon. That's probably not gonna stay that way, but if you ever want to see me live stream playing games, sometimes working on cosplays, that kind of thing, you can follow me over there. I also stream with a VTuber model. I typically like to do stuff like this when I'm on camera for like long periods of time, but I'm not getting in cosplay every single day. So we have the VTuber model over there, and then I'm like this over here. Secondly, there's been a lot of conventions and a lot of things I've been doing. I've been wanting to cover some of them, but nothing really felt like, oh my gosh, I need to cover this. I need to make a video about this until recently. I just got back from Anime Expo. Oh my god, I've been going to Anime Expo since like I was in high school. I think my first one is in 2013 or 2014, and I've gone every year that they've had it pretty much since then. It's my favorite convention. I consider it my home convention. That's why this year I tried to do a really complex cosplay. I did Orin the Red from Baldur's Gate.
Not him!
It's the most complex cosplay I've ever made. It was the most ambitious thing I've ever done. I'm really proud of how it turned out. It's the hardest cosplay I've ever done, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I wanted to quickly say a few words about like what this year's Anime Expo was like and just quickly kind of talk about it. And then we're gonna get into the haul because that is probably what I made the title of this video. I'm gonna talk about Anime Expo, and my lovely editor is going to add in some of the horrible phone footage that I recorded while I was there. This year, I wanna say, I think was one of the best Anime Expos in recent years. I want to say ever since like right before the pandemic, let's say 2018, 2019, Anime Expo has been insanely busy. Videos and photos of the line outside the convention center always go viral, and the giant people soup that is right outside the exhibit hall right before everything opens. It's always been insane. And so since I'm a cosplayer, I technically qualify as a member of the industry, so I can get an industry badge at Anime Expo. I usually end up with some kind of professional badge, which means that you can access a different line and you can kind of just skip the line. So I haven't had to wait in that horrible line in a long time. I got those same badges this year. This is the first year I have ever seen in like recent years after that initial rush to get into the convention hall right when it opens. It's a walk-in. You can just walk straight into the convention center. They changed things up a lot. This year was very different. They had food area outside, like food stalls. They added like a lot of the same vendors. There's this one thing I love, these crepes. They're amazing. I'm addicted to them. They make fresh whipped cream. It's so good. So it was a lot easier to get in. It was a lot less crowded, I noticed. It was still very, very, very busy. There were still a lot of people there, but it felt way less crowded. Congratulations to whoever was in charge of putting Anime Expo together this year.
You ate that scrundly yum yum a purr.
You did way better. There were way more improvements. This was a much smoother experience, a much better experience. Quickly gonna talk about the cosplays I did. Day one, I did Natsu. This is a message to all character designers. Please keep us cosplayers in mind when you make these characters. I'm here at Anime Expo dressed as Natsu from Fairy Tail. Why does this bitch need a scarf? I don't want to wear a scarf in 100-degree weather. Day one, I dedicated to shopping. Again, we're gonna get into the haul. I hit like certain booths that I knew I wanted stuff from and just went crazy on day one. I really did like my Natsu cosplay. It was very, very comfortable. I felt cute in it too. Definitely want to do Natsu again. Day two, I did Shadybug. I brought her again because I like that giant buster sword that's just very Anime Expo coded. I had the least successful day at Anime Expo I've ever had on day two. In the morning, we woke up early because I wanted to visit the Crunchyroll booth because they had like giveaways. They kind of messed up the line. So when we thought we were like third in line, they said, actually, this isn't the line. You have to line up on the other side of the booth. A line had already formed that wrapped around the booth, so that was a fail. Then there was a Love and Deep Space food truck at Anime Expo this year, and they were giving away like freebies with like these little ice cream purchases that you can make. They were based on each of the boys. I really wanted to get one. There was an artist in Artist Alley who really wanted to get one, but she didn't have anyone else to cover her booth with her, so she was like stuck at her booth the whole time. So my plan was to go get her one and bring it to her. The problem was the people in the Love and Deep Space truck were moving very slow, and they had a very long line. We were in that line for
2 hours later.
And barely moved. And in those 2 hours that we were in line, a lot of the freebies, a lot of them were gone. So we had wasted 2 hours in the hot sun. Oh, I tried to get into a panel and the line got capped. So I just had a very unsuccessful day. I gave up early. Day 3 was Orin. I have been working on my Orin costume for, I want to say, a month and a half, but only actually got working days a couple weeks out of that. 1 week I got sick. A lot of the other times I was busy. Chris and Amanda helped get me into the costume. I got all the pictures I could, all the footage I could. Everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. Somehow the picture still ended up amazing. I was shedding pieces of my costume as we walked around the convention center. Once I had gotten out of the costume and walked back into the con, I saw, oh, there's a nail from Orin's glove. There's like a piece of my silver belt. So that was fun. Other than that, that went really well. I was really proud of how it turned out. I went to the Black Culture panel, which is hosted by the same guy who does a different panel that is in the 18 and up section that I'm not going to talk about on YouTube, but he's really funny. I enjoyed seeing his panel again. I also got to go to the VShojo party, which was really cool, and I met a lot of other VTubers and people in the space. I finally got to meet Lindsay from formerly Rooster Teeth, but she plays Ruby in Ruby. I went to dinner with Emirichu and Didus and their friend Soleil. We went to Jollibee. We had a very cursed time in Jollibee. We love Jollibee. That was a weird Jollibee, and that was a weird experience. And then on the last day, I was C2 or CC from Code Geass, and that was just me kind of running around doing any last minute things, last minute shopping, last minute like going up to certain booths, getting food, all of that. Overall, it was a very like strange anime expo. I was still tired and everything, but it was like, it felt different. I think it's because it was less stressful. I think we're so used to it being insane. We were not used to it being less stressful. And with that being said, I had a very good time. I got to see a lot of my friends. Now let's get into the haul. I'm not gonna get too into it, but due to some personal reasons, I'm currently celebrating. So because of that, I wanted to kind of treat myself. So I said this year for Anime Expo, I can get whatever I want within reason. I love buying stuff at Anime Expo and conventions, stuff that I can't just buy in stores, and I'm supporting small artists. We're gonna get into everything I got, but I spent a lot of money. The first thing, and it's just because it's the first thing I can reach, is I got this bag. I literally just saw the bag sitting there and I was like, oh, this is super cute. It has straps so it can become like a backpack, but it's just like a kind of briefcase thing. It's actually also a pin bag. It's originally $80, but because the back is damaged, it was only $60. I was just gonna use it as like a laptop bag. The inside's pretty. It's got little compartments. It's got the extra straps in there. I got this print of Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, but in the style of like that black cat French art. I've been wanting a lot more prints of like characters I like, but that look like art. So this fits that perfectly. I cannot wait to put it up on my wall. Liliums. If you guys don't know, I'm a big fan of Liliums stuff. They are even featured on my VTuber model. From their booth, I kind of went insane. I got this cosmetic bag. It's very cute. It says skincare is genderless. On the back it has their little logo. You hear that clacking. It's a keychain. They had a DIY keychain station, but I just thought the real station was very cute. This clip, which matches my sun bag. It's a little hair clip and it has the same design as my sun bag. I had to get this. This is why I went. This is the only thing I was supposed to buy. I got this sticker. It's like meant to go on your car and it looks like those stickers that you see on fruit. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it exactly, but I just really liked it. And I also got a pair of slippers. They're just very cute. Love them. I just love all of their stuff. These are for another brand that I really like that's always at Anime Expo, Four Eyes. I've been wearing his stuff since I was in college and I've known him for a while. This one was a con exclusive. They're leg warmers. They're very nice. They have like lace on the end. From this brand, I love their stuff. This brand's called Odella. I get a lot of their press-on nails. These two are themed. They're like anime themed. They're like some of their like premium ones. So they're a little more expensive. These ones, I don't know if you can see them, but they're themed to Wicked Lady. And then these are Jujutsu Kaisen themed. They're like Sukuna nails. Also very, very cool. Then from this artist, I got a bunch of little stickers. I've never heard this artist before. I just really like them. Lace Ria. Oh, an illustrator and VTuber. I got this sticker. I think it's a mouse or a hamster character. Them streaming. Very appropriate for me. And them is Mayo. This is their card. How cute is that? And that's like all their info in the back. I love artists, dude. Oh, there's Mochi. Hi. Can you sit? All right. There's Mochi's ears. This artist, I remember, I've seen them at the con several times. They sell a lot of Kingdom Hearts inspired like streetwear and stuff. 6 On clothing. They sell a lot of Kingdom Hearts inspired stuff. This is a full Organization 13 hoodie. Goes all the way down to the floor. Mochi. I've been wanting one of these for quite a bit now. I've like had a cute idea to do like an Organization 13 inspired photo shoot. So I've been wanting an Organization 13 hoodie or like jacket or coat. And they've been really expensive, or I couldn't find like exactly what I wanted. I don't remember the price of that one, but I know when she said it, I was like, oh, that's great. This next one, I love this bag. I ran to her booth first. Some artists only have so many of a thing. As early as day 2, they're like, nope, we're gone. We sold out of everything of that size or color immediately. So I ran to her booth because I wanted to get, she had this little sweater set. This is the skirt. I cannot wait to wear this. I was her first customer. I was literally standing there while she was still setting up. I think this is where I dropped the most money at once. Elena Molina, she's an artist from Spain. She was very, very sweet. She makes a lot of like Ghibli inspired stuff. I got this Kiki's delivery service inspired sweater. On the arms, you can see it has like bread and Gigi. Very, very cute. To match it, I got a matching beret. Look how cute this is. This purse, she has these really cute Ghibli inspired purses. I knew this because I follow her on Twitter and I totally forgot that I wanted to buy one of the Howl's Moving Castles one. This is not the one I initially wanted to buy. I really like this one. It's cool. It's a little bit more unique. When you think Howl's Moving Castle and you think like a design, do you think of like Howl's jacket? She had one that was themed like that. So it was like pink and it had like that kind of checkered pattern. She had sold out by the time I remembered I wanted to buy it. I went back by her booth again. I was like, oh my God, I forgot she makes these. Howl is, if you can't tell, my favorite Ghibli movie. So I wanted to get one of the Howl bags. She still had this one left. So I got this one. It's still beautiful. I also got from her booth this little embroidered keychain that go on it. It has these straps, so it can be crossbody, it can be a backpack. And like, look, the fireworks continue onto the straps. This is her card. This is a print now, and it's going up on my wall. Her stuff is great. That's why I like buying from a lot of these small artists. They just put so much thought into everything. Like so much care and artistry goes into these things. And I'm supporting small artists. So next thing I got was this purse. It looks like one of those like fox masks. It's like that concept where when a porcelain bowl breaks, when they repair it, they fill in the veins with gold. It's like based on that. So he's got like a gold vein and like all this little porcelain detailing. I love this bag. It's very cool. It comes with like different straps. So it can be a backpack, a side purse, whatever you want really. My only worry is that it's gonna get dirty. From this one artist, I got this Hades planner because I've been obsessed with Hades. I played it on stream, but it has all this original art inside the planner. You just fill it in, you just mark what month it is, and you just like put in what you need to put in. But it has like all this really cool art of characters from the game. Look at Cerberus. This is probably my favorite. Oh, he's such a good boy. But yeah, everything's very cool. And they provide a link, I believe, to where you can download like more pages if you need. Then from that same booth, I got this little Sora memo pad themed after like the little chef mini game with Remy from Ratatouille. It's so cute. Look at it. Look at it. I also got this from them. It's a Hades stamp. It says pick a god and pray. I can stamp my hand, I think. Okay, stamping my hand was a stupid idea. I don't know if this was from the same booth. I got this. It's like clear Kingdom Hearts stickers, but it's that thing of like Sora posing in front of the camera, like selfie style. First and only, I think, non-Artist Alley thing I'm gonna quickly show. Technically, Scootish got this for me. He's a streamer. You should follow him on Twitch. He's very cool. This is from the Square Enix booth. It's a Keyblade and it's like a light. Very cool. There was also just somebody who gave me a prize. They had us play a little game and I won this little, I don't even know what he is. Oh, he's supposed to be Dongo. I got some more stickers. These ones are from Made by Jods. Sweet corn snacks, a little lemon tea. This is one of my favorite drinks ever. And honey butter chips. I'm still on a Mystic Messenger kick. That's why these are here. So these stickers are from Baumi. I feel slightly bad. My old microphone, I decorated with her stickers. And I went back to her booth to get more, but I actually found like these stickers and I think they match my microphone a little bit more. So I'm gonna use these for something else. But she has these really, really cute stickers. This is the one I used all over my other microphone. I'm looking at it, it's over there. It's like a Kiki's Delivery Service themed one. And then this one, which is really cute. She also had, these were just in her hair and I thought they were just cute. And so I complimented her on it. And she's like, oh, those are right here. I'm like, wait, I can buy those here? They're just like little angel wing clips. This is also from her. It was a gacha. I got a keychain with, it's like a little matcha panda bear. I do not remember the name of this artist. They had very nice Asterian art and they had it as a sticker. It's just him bloody. I don't have a good excuse for buying that. More just very cute stickers. This artist, I think, is Key Limey. Thank you to the artists who put their name on stuff so I don't have to look up every single person afterwards. Love Trisha. This is the artist who I was going to buy Love and Deep Space stuff for. I bought so many stickers from her. A lot of them are like kind of those little small like ones that you decorate photo cards with. I got a Shugo Kara one. These ones are just clear. She had a Love and Deep Space theme one. She had actually a bunch of Love and Deep Space theme stuff. You'll see that one is missing. Amanda stole that. It's one of Zane's. I bought this last year, or one of the last conventions, and I have it on my computer. I just bought another one because I really liked it. Fruit sandwiches. This sticker says just a girl boss building her empire, and it's just a little bunny laying in an empty, dark, sad room. Raphael sticker. It's glittery and sparkly. And another Raphael sticker. I just bought all the Raphael stuff. I was like, oh.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
This one was free. A bunny, like turning. It's just different views of a bunny. This one is like if you give a mouse a cookie, and it says if you give me a fucking break. And I'm not going to explain this one.
You don't need to explain!
It's one of the first ones I bought. It's also sparkly. This is from ABG Research Club. I got this skirt from them. It's like a little workout skirt. I like the way it flares out. I got another skirt. I was torn on this one. So it's like a skirt short set. So you could buy the skirt, the shorts, and then there was like a chain that goes with it. I just got the skirt and the chain. When it comes to shorts, I'm pretty picky. So I was just like, I'm sure her shorts were fine. I was just like, I can get my own shorts. They were just shorts too. Not even like particularly my style. And I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna style it, but I just kind of fell in love with it. We're getting to the end. And then the last thing, this one was more of an experience. This is from Lottie Studio Cafe. It's just like a little pet keychain thing you can adopt. I got one, his name is Butter. So she used little tongs and pulled him out of like a little display case for me and packed him up to go. Like he was a little treat. And here he is. His name is Butter. He has a little pat of butter on his head, and he has a fork and a knife. And I love him, and I would die for him. I love him, and I would die for him. I am putting Butter on my little suitcase. That's where he belongs. There he is. That's where he lives now. So I spent a lot. I don't think I'll ever spend this much again unless I really hit it big. I went a little crazy, but I really, like I said, I really do love supporting small artists. The Artist Alley is my favorite part of any convention. I forgot something. I think they're Kiwa Monster, but the stickers that I did end up putting on my mic, these like eye flower stickers that you've been looking at this whole time, also got those at Anime Expo. I had a lot of fun at this convention. Aside from that one failure day I had, this was one of the most fun Anime Expos I've ever been to. It was way better organized and way better of an experience than I usually have as far as like actually going to the convention. And yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff. You should definitely follow all of these artists and support them. They make really cool stuff. There's even more cool artists that were there that I didn't necessarily get stuff from, probably missed, because there are so many artists in that Artist Alley. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this haul. If you want to see me wear any of this stuff, follow me on my socials. I'm Anarchy, or It's Anarchy, pretty much everywhere. I'm live streaming on Twitch pretty regularly. My schedule might shift pretty soon, but as of right now, I'm streaming Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays around noon. No promises in case something goes horribly wrong, but I should also be making a video about San Diego Comic-Con. This will be my second year going, but first year actually going inside the convention. I didn't actually go inside the convention last year. Long story. That should be my next video, and it should be coming up probably next month. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!